We lost a good one last week for Berts Big Adventure family. We lost Landon last week. Heartbreaking. What a great kid. His mom wrote this on Facebook, and it's public, so I feel like I can read it. My precious boy took his last breath Wednesday night at 9:05. I'm at a loss for words right now, as this still doesn't feel real. While I know he's no longer in any pain, it doesn't make not being able to hold him any easier. He was such an amazing and special boy, and he deserved to share that with the world for years to come. Please pray for my family during this difficult time. Pray for his younger siblings who couldn't understand why they weren't able to go tell their big brother good morning and give him a hug like they have every morning. Pray hard for his 6-year-old sister who spent most of the day crying in his room asking heaven if she could have him back because she missed him so much. Pray for us all as we try to navigate each second of the days ahead. This is a new level of pain and loss for each of us that offers no roadmap or manual. I honestly don't know how to do this. I don't know how to move forward with such a huge piece of my heart gone forever. This hurts. This hurts so much. Landon, we love you and we miss you forever and always, my precious boy.
This is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, to be honest with y'all. I spent all weekend thinking about what to say. I don't really know what to say. I don't know what words to use. Landon and I had a different kind of bond, and it was instant. I was thinking all weekend about, beyond the obvious, why this feels so painful to me. And I think it's because in my life, I've learned through therapy that for a lot of different reasons, it's been very difficult for me to have genuine and authentic connections with people. And I realize how important that is. And for whatever reason, my experiences, it's just always been a difficult thing for me. And for some reason, as God wanted it, Landon and I had that. And it was instant. He became family to me. As soon as we met, it was everything about him. His spirit, his smile, his laugh, the way he handled everything, all of the pain that he was in so bravely. And I've never felt anything like that with anyone, let alone a child. And I've experienced a lot of loss in my life. I went to bury my uncle this weekend. Before the funeral, I got news that a childhood friend of mine was murdered. And then leaving the funeral, I got the news that Landon went home. And as much as I have felt pain in life, when you love a child as much as I love Landon, and you have to watch them transition like this, it's different. It's very different.
It's not fair.
Life feels very unfair right now. And I'm struggling, man. I'm in a dark place. I know it'll pass, but I'm finding it difficult to see joy in much of anything right now. I'm finding it difficult to laugh. I'm finding it just difficult to even think of anything other than him. And people have been asking me all weekend to speak about him and to just remember the moments we had from going to speak for him at his graduation. And I do. And those moments make me feel blessed and honored. And I'm happy that I got to share those experiences with him. But it's painful. It's very painful. And he changed me in a lot of different ways, and in ways that I will always remember. He's given me a different perspective of life, of people. He's made me grateful for my own life and for things that I have more than I ever were before. And I'm gonna miss him. I keep hearing his laugh. I keep seeing his smile. And I'll hold on to the moments that we got to share and how happy he was in those moments and how much he would light up whenever he would see me or whenever we would speak. And it just felt like in those moments, that little bit of time, everything was all right. And he wasn't worth but whatever we were focused on in that moment. And I feel for his mom and his family. I'm praying for them. I'm sure every second of every day right now feels like a mountain. I don't know how parents do it. I don't know how you recover, and I'm sure you're never the same. But I never realized how painful it would be to lose someone, especially a child that you had such a connection with. But I will use those moments to continue to try to become a better person every day and be as strong as I possibly can through all adversity and through all obstacles, just like he did every day of his life. And I'll never forget that. And the bond that we share is forever. It's never going anywhere. And I will always remember every moment we ever shared. And I just thank you, Landon. I thank you for being so strong. I thank you for being so brave. And I thank you for changing my life. And I wish we had more time. And as unfair as it all is, I know that you had a purpose. And you served it, little bro. You served it. That's all I got.
When you do a trip like this, you want to try to connect and feel the same for every kid that's on that trip. And 100%, it's not possible. There are just some kids that you're more drawn to individually and more connected to. And for Mo, that was Landon. For me, it was Alyssa and Karma. And it just doesn't get any easier. I wish I could say somehow, some way it just gets any easier.
It shouldn't.
It doesn't. It just doesn't.
And we all saw it. It was instantaneous.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that kid would light up when he saw you, man, and vice versa. What beautiful moments too, though. At some point or another, we have to stand back and go, this is, at the worst case scenario, this is what the trip is for creating memories for the family and creating connections, not only for the family, but also them bringing you into their family. We always say that it's us bringing them into our family. Man. The deepest connections here are just the other way around. And you were brought into their family, and it hurts.
And I felt that. And that's exactly why it hurts as much as it does. But, I just try to hold on to the fact that at least he's not in pain anymore. And if nothing else, I just try to remember that. And the moments we have shared, like I said, I'm very, very honored, and I'm blessed to have shared them with him. And we had something special, and we always will.
The Bert Show.